August 2023, a young pharmacist suddenly falls seriously ill after drinking a homemade smoothie. Within days, she is dead. At first, doctors struggled to understand what happened. Was it food poisoning, a rare disease, an unexpected medical emergency? But as investigators begin searching for answers, they uncover something far more disturbing: a deadly poison, suspicious internet searches, and a husband whose medical expertise may have given him knowledge that few others possessed. The victim was 32-year-old Betty Bowman. The man accused of killing her was her husband, Dr. Connor Bowman. This is the mysterious death of Betty Bowman. To those who knew them, Betty and Connor Bowman appeared to have successful careers and promising futures. Betty was a pharmacist working at the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota. Friends described her as intelligent, hard-working, and compassionate. Her husband, Connor Bowman, was a physician who had previously worked in emergency medicine and had training in toxicology and poison treatment. From the outside, they seemed like an accomplished young couple. But according to investigators, the marriage may not have been as perfect as it appeared. Court documents later alleged that the relationship had become strained and that Betty had discussed the possibility of ending the marriage. No one could have imagined that within a matter of weeks, Betty would be dead. On August 16, 2023, Betty reportedly drank a smoothie prepared at home. Not long afterward, she became violently ill. She experienced severe stomach pain, nausea, and vomiting. Initially, her symptoms appeared similar to food poisoning or a serious gastrointestinal infection, but her condition rapidly worsened. Doctors became increasingly concerned as multiple organs began to fail. Despite aggressive medical treatment, Betty's health continued to deteriorate. Just 4 days later, on August 20th, 2023, she died. For her family and friends, the loss was devastating. A healthy 32-year-old woman had suddenly become ill and died within days. Something didn't make sense, and investigators would soon begin asking difficult questions. When an autopsy was performed, medical examiners discovered something unexpected. Betty had died from the toxic effects of colchicine. Colchicine is a medication commonly prescribed to treat gout and certain inflammatory conditions, but in high doses, it can be extremely dangerous. The drug attacks the body's cells, causing widespread organ failure. The symptoms can resemble many other illnesses, making poisoning difficult to recognize. Investigators soon learned another troubling detail. Betty did not have a prescription for colchicine. How had the drug entered her system? Was it an accident, or had someone deliberately given it to her? As authorities searched for answers, their attention began turning toward one person: her husband. As detectives looked deeper into the case, they reportedly uncovered a series of suspicious circumstances. According to court records, Connor Bowman allegedly told medical staff that Betty might have been suffering from a rare autoimmune disorder. However, investigators later claimed that medical testing did not support that theory. Authorities also alleged that Connor sought to have Betty cremated quickly following her death. Investigators believed that immediate cremation could have destroyed important evidence. Then came another startling discovery. According to charging documents, investigators found internet searches allegedly connected to colchicine, toxic dosages, and methods of deleting internet history. The case was no longer being viewed as a mysterious medical death. Authorities were now considering something much darker: a possible poisoning and a possible murder. In October 2023, authorities arrested Connor Bowman. Prosecutors alleged that he had intentionally poisoned his wife using colchicine. The accusations shocked the community. The idea that a physician and someone trained in poison treatment could be connected to such a crime seemed almost unimaginable. Connor denied wrongdoing, and under the American legal system, every person accused of a crime is presumed innocent unless proven guilty in court. But prosecutors believed they had gathered enough evidence to move forward with the case. The investigation quickly attracted national attention. people across the country began following every new development. Even now, the case raises countless questions. Why did Betty suddenly become ill? How did colchicine enter her system? What happened inside the Bowman home during those final days? And if prosecutors are correct, what could have been the motive? Investigators believe the answers may lie in digital evidence, medical records, and witness testimony. The defense, meanwhile, has denied the allegations and is expected to challenge the prosecution's evidence. Because the criminal case remains ongoing, many questions have yet to be answered in court. And until a verdict is reached, the full truth behind Betty Bowman's death remains a matter for the justice system to determine. The death of Betty Bowman is one of the most disturbing alleged poisoning cases in recent memory. It is a story filled with mystery, medical science, and serious criminal accusations. A young pharmacist lost her life under tragic and unusual circumstances. A respected doctor now faces allegations that could send him to prison for the rest of his life if he is convicted. But until the legal process is complete, one question still hangs over this case. What really happened to Betty Bowman? Was this a tragic and carefully planned murder? Or is there another explanation that has yet to be revealed? Only time and the courtroom may provide the answer. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more true crime stories. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.